Breaking news. Philippines unveils monster warship, a real game changer. The words flash across every TV and phone screen from Manila to New York. All eyes are on the massive hull gleaming in the sunlight, docked at Subic Bay. The president stands before a cheering crowd and declares, "This is the dawn of a new era for our nation." The world holds its breath, watching as a small country steps onto the global stage with a thunderous splash. Journalists flood the pier, scrambling for a better view, while helicopters buzz overhead, broadcasting live images to millions. Even the most seasoned naval experts are left speechless. Honestly, never before has Southeast Asia seen a ship of this scale and power. Rumors had swirled for months, but now reality is even grander than expected. The news quickly dominates social media, with our monster warship trending worldwide. Filipinos celebrate with pride, waving flags and chanting, "Pilipinas, matatag." Overnight, the warship becomes a symbol of hope, courage, and ambition. For many, it feels like the answer to years of uncertainty. But beyond all the spectacle, there's a profound question. What makes this warship so extraordinary? Why now, and what does it mean for the Philippines and Asia? The new warship towers above all others in the harbor. At over 250 meters long, it absolutely dwarfs most vessels in Southeast Asia. Its hull is a fortress of thick steel, painted a deep navy blue and shimmering in the sunlight. This isn't just a ship. It's a floating city, capable of carrying over 2,000 crew and dozens of aircraft. Walking along the deck, honestly, feels like strolling down a city street. Helicopter pads dot the surface, and missile launchers rise like sentinels. There are anti-aircraft batteries and radar domes, each representing the latest in military hardware. The ship's hangar can house drones, fighter jets, and even stealth helicopters. It's a behemoth, built with both size and purpose in mind. Inside, the warship boasts state-of-the-art living quarters, command centers, and medical bays. The crew is promised comfort, which is pretty rare for a military vessel of this size. With advanced kitchens, gyms, and even a small chapel, the designers want the crew to feel at home during long deployments. This focus on welfare really ensures high morale and readiness. It's no wonder that experts call it a monster. Its size and firepower make it a floating fortress, one that could change the balance of power in Asia's seas. The warship is not just big, it's smart. At its core is a next-generation combat information center. Here, officers face a wall of screens and holographic maps. Artificial intelligence helps track threats and plot strategies faster than any human could. The system can control drones, coordinate aircraft, and even launch missiles, all with the tap of a finger. Stealth technology is woven into every surface. Special materials and sharp angles make the ship hard to spot on enemy radar. Underwater, silent engines minimize noise, letting the warship slip undetected through contested waters. It can even launch underwater drones to scout ahead, avoiding danger before it strikes. The armaments are equally impressive. The ship bristles with anti-ship missiles, torpedoes, and advanced air defense systems. Railguns, still pretty rare even for global powers, give it unmatched long-range firepower. Energy weapons are rumored to be in testing, giving the Philippines a technological edge few expected. Every inch of this monster is designed for survival and dominance. It's a leap forward, blending Filipino ingenuity with global best practices. The Philippines sits at the heart of a tense region. The South China Sea is rich in resources but plagued by disputes. China claims vast stretches of the sea, claims that overlap with the Philippines and other neighbors. Skirmishes, blockades, and gray zone tactics have become common. Filipino fishermen face harassment. Coast Guard ships are chased from their own waters. Years of diplomatic protests brought little change. The Philippine government realized it needed more than words. Defense analysts warned that without a credible deterrent, the country would remain vulnerable. A strong navy, led by a monster warship, became the answer. The new ship is a symbol of self-reliance. It tells the world, we will defend our rights. At the same time, it offers hope to Southeast Asian partners, who also face pressure in the South China Sea. The warship is both sword and shield, ready to protect Filipino interests and regional stability. For the Philippines, this is more than a ship. It is a statement. The era of helplessness is over. The monster warship did not appear overnight. Years of planning led to its creation. Filipino engineers and shipbuilders worked day and night, driven by a shared vision of national strength. The government invested heavily in new shipyards and training programs. Young workers, fresh from university, learned cutting-edge skills. But the Philippines did not act alone. Allies stepped forward with crucial support. Japan and South Korea provided advanced blueprints and shipbuilding know-how. The United States shared expertise in stealth technology and weapons integration. European partners supplied radar and electronics, ensuring the ship could compete with the best. Local companies delivered the steel, while international teams helped assemble complex systems. This blend of homegrown talent and foreign assistance gave the project speed and scale. It also fostered pride. Filipinos know the monster warship is theirs, yet standing on the shoulders of friends. Years from now, historians may call this project a turning point. It shows what can happen when a nation believes in itself and when friends rally to a shared cause. The unveiling of the monster warship sends shockwaves through Asia. In Beijing, officials hold emergency meetings. Chinese media downplays the ship, but military analysts warn, this changes the game. In Vietnam, Malaysia, and Indonesia, leaders quietly express support. They hope the Philippines' bold move will inspire their own defenses. Japan and South Korea congratulate Manila, seeing the warship as a stabilizing force. Australia sends diplomats to discuss joint exercises. Even India's Navy signals interest in cooperation. Across the Pacific, the United States welcomes the ship as a partner in safeguarding freedom of navigation. Yet not all reactions are positive. Some nations worry about an arms race. Others fear the monster will make tensions worse. Still, the message is clear. The Philippines is no longer a bystander. Its new warship demands respect and attention. For Asia, the monster warship is a shock, a reminder that the region's balance is shifting fast. With the monster warship at sea, the power map of Asia changes. No longer does the Philippines rely solely on allies for protection. Instead, it can project strength across disputed waters. Filipino patrols are safer, bolder, and more effective. Neighboring countries take note. Some seek closer ties with Manila, hoping to join regional security drills. Others rush to modernize their own navies. The monster warship becomes a reference point, a standard for what is possible. China must rethink its approach. Its gray zone tactics grow riskier with a powerful Philippine Navy on watch. The monster warship can respond quickly to crises, deterring aggression before it escalates. In effect, it serves as a guardian for smaller nations, not just for the Philippines. In the Pacific, a new era begins, one where strength, unity, and technology shape the future. The monster warship sets a powerful example. Countries across Southeast Asia start to dream bigger. Vietnam unveils plans for its own advanced frigate. Malaysia increases naval spending. Indonesia studies the Philippine model, seeking lessons for its shipyards. Military academies invite Filipino officers to share their experience. Defense expos buzz with excitement. Even outside Asia, smaller nations look to the Philippines for inspiration. The age of small navies is over. A new race to innovation has begun. International arms companies see fresh markets. Shipyards hire more workers. Technology flows across borders as countries compete and cooperate. The monster warship has unleashed a wave of ambition, one that could transform regional security. The Philippines never set out to start an arms race, but by daring greatly, it has changed what is possible for everyone. The monster warship's engines hum, ready for patrol. Its crew stands proud, knowing they are part of history. For the Philippines, the ship is more than steel and circuits. It is hope made real, a pledge to protect their nation and their future. Around Asia, the message is clear. The old order is fading, new powers are rising, and technology is closing the gap between giants and the bold. The monster warship is both a warning and an invitation. Stand up, work together, and shape your destiny. What comes next is uncertain. Will the ship bring peace through strength or spark new rivalries? Can the region find unity, or will ambition pull countries apart? Only time will tell. For now, one thing is certain. The Philippines has shown the world that even the smallest nations can build giants, and in doing so, change the course of history.